You didn't know summer could get this creepy. Ditch the pool, grab your drills. We're diamond painting in the shadows tonight. Each canvas sparkles with a hint of dread. Sun blazing outside, darkness creeping in. Ready to turn your staycation into a summer scare? Hit subscribe and let's paint the shadows together.
Hey, hi, hello, and howdy. I'm Mushmallow, and you are... well, you're you. Hello, you. Welcome to Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting, where art takes a twisted turn. Please join me as we bring to life chilling designs, spooky masterpieces, and we do it all one gem at a time. So don't forget to like, subscribe, grab your drills, and get ready to create something dark and dazzling. Let's paint the darkness together. Come on, let's go. Okay, hi guys. I am super excited. Jazz hands are out. I'm super excited to introduce you to a new to me shop. The shop's name is Ever After Diamond Painting. Imagine my surprise when Jessica Mundy, the owner of Ever After Diamond Painting, reached out to yours truly and said, "Hey girl, I have been looking and trying to nail down some darker, more genre appropriate art that you might like, and I have my hands on something that's coming out soon, and I thought immediately of Mushy at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting. Can I send over a canvas?" I was like, hey, sure, why not? Because I will take dark art wherever I can get my little hands on it, right? So I said, sure, send it on over. I will be happy to check it out and give you my feedback. So today we're going to do an unboxing and a first impressions situation. As many of you know, I am currently on summer staycation. I'm going to introduce you to this company and then do an initial unboxing and first impression, but the actual boop, 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 working on it, that's going to have to wait until after, say it with me, summer staycation. Okay, so bear with me on that note. Before we even do, let me just tease you with this beautiful packaging. I would like to tell you a little bit about Ever After, because if you're like me, you might not know too much about this shop. It might be new to you too. So let me introduce you to Ever After, a diamond painting dreamland brought to life by the fabulous Jessica Mundy. And Jessica's mission is a simple but powerful one: to provide premium product and great customer service. She seems to be delivering both with a little side of magic and a whole lot of heart. I've heard the products are great and the customer service has been wonderful. I have not yet had experience personally with either, but word of mouth is worth something. What makes Ever After stand out amongst the crowd, right? Well, first off, the art. Every design is licensed and created by real artists. They're sketching with pencil or painting on tablets, and the work is 100% human-made and full of soul. There's no mystery origins or crazy Frankenstein creations. There's no drama, just gorgeous art with ethics and integrity. Let's talk about the product, because this shop, it doesn't play around. Their premium product includes a silk flocked canvas, and that's like a soft, luxurious, kind of spooky good canvas to work on. Resin drills that catch the light, and maybe even a few spirits, who knows. And they even have their exclusive Forever Dust drills. If you love shimmer like the pixie dust and fairy dust, that's the closest thing related I could think of to these Forever Dust drills. These specialty drills will haunt your stash in the best way. So, every canvas hand rendered, and what that means is what you see is what the artist intended you to see. There's no weird surprises, no muddy details, just high quality rendering that honors the original artwork. We're going to find out. We're going to look at that. Jessica has built something special at Ever After. It's not just about the canvases, it's about trust, quality, and adding a little sparkle to our dark and creepy life. Whether you're here for the art, the luxury canvases, the shimmer drills, or the vibes, come check out Ever After with me. And if you go shop at Ever After, just let Jessica know that Mushmallow sent you, and maybe grab yourself some forever dust while you're there. You might need it. So let's get into the actual getting into. Disclaimer. I did script myself a little bit there. Okay, I did, because my memory is that of a smashed gnat on a windshield after a 12-hour round trip drive. Okay, so I didn't want to forget anything, so I did have it written down. Don't hate on me. Okay, some of us need notes to remember every little deet. Without further ado, let's dive in to the canvas and see what this is all about. Does it live up to the hype? Let's find out. This is Ever After diamond painting, and it says a premium diamond painting experience featuring legally licensed artwork. And this is their box. It's a really pretty blue box with some holographic detailing on it. Down there, where I have conveniently blockaded you from seeing yet, is a picture of your canvas, the title, and the artist's name. We'll get there. Stop it. And on the side it says, create your own fairy tale. Can it be a grim fairy tale? The only fairy tale I want to hear about is a grim fairy tale. Okay, I know some of you just said, oh my gosh, you're working on a Beauty and the Beast right now. Shut up. Okay, well, whatever. You know what I mean. everafterdiamondpainting.com is embossed on the side there, and the box is plain on the back. This is the box that we get. Now, this box was like a box in a box in a box. So this box came within its own box that was all, why do I want to say steam wrapped? But I mean, like, it's a suction zippy, super, the sundown. When I say this comes steam wrapped, what do I mean? Vacuum sealed or something?
Yeah, vacuum sealed.
Okay, vacuum sealed. This comes in a box that was vacuum sealed. So this box was within a box that was vacuum sealed. So very secure. No damage really to the box, though. I will note the box. Yeah, I'm hiding stuff. Stop it. Stop it. The box did come with a little kind of help me ding right here, but it's not anything that is damaging enough to call the DPP, the Diamond Painting Police, or anything. It didn't hurt anything inside. I'm sure it does. I'm trying to push on it and it doesn't give. So not a big deal. Not a big deal. And then it came shrink wrapped. Shrink wrapped. That's what I'm looking for. Shrink wrapped. It came. Hey, small victories. It came shrink. And just like that, my victory's gone. It comes shrink wrapped, which I have already taken the liberty of having Sundown cut open for me. And oh, I almost gave it away, did I? I did give it away. This is the canvas that was sent over for me to take a look at and introduce myself to Ever After. This is called The Dark Fairy Rises by Saswati Charkraborty. Art Lisas? Okay. Stop being difficult with me. And it is a square draw. Okay, but props on me for getting, at least I got the artist name right, the moniker. Yeah, you know what, props to me on this. Okay, Saswati Charkraborty. Let's find out what's in an Ever After canvas box. Be right back. Okay, got this open, and inside we have more wrapped. This is a shrink-wrapped box that was in a shrink-wrapped box that contains a wrapped canvas inside. Super protectinating. Wow. Whoa, this is huge. And now you see why we are zoomed out. Someone is trying to drive Mushy insane with a monstrously huge canvas. Oh my God. I know I'm going on summer staycation, but lady, how long do you think I got? Oh my gosh. We have a big one. We have a big one here. Wow, are you're mushy proof. You're mushy proof. Let's see what we can find out before we try to find the entrance. While we try to find the entrance. We obviously have a inventory sheet. Cool, cool, cool. We have 50 colors, as it shows here. Down here, it shows 50 colors. And the final two are labeled ZG, which I happen to know is the secret code for the Forever Dust. But because it says ZG, I'm going to call it zombie glitter, and you can't stop me. So there's that. It does have at the bottom of the canvas, everafterdiamondpainting.com, so you know how to reach them. It has their shop logo. Why do I want to say motto? Logo there. And the title of the canvas, The Dark Fairy Rises, is down here, and the artist is listed as Saswati Charkraborty, and that's what we saw in the box. The size is 64 centimeters by 84 centimeters. Good googly moogly. Wow. That's so I'm trying to find, okay, so it does have a flip top type of entrance here. I just had to suss it out. It's very tightly wrapped and sealed. This is a really hefty, sturdy. This isn't gonna shred. You know what I'm saying? You know those ones that shred and whatever. This is strong and sturdy. Let me spare you the crinkle while because see, that's not gonna be fun for anybody. While I try to get this bad boy out of here, because it's in here tight. Okay, my method was this, and the guts fell out. So I guess we take, oh, for the love of Pete. This is, okay guys, sorry about the crinkling. This is a super luxury kind of sleeve too. It's the same material as this, real thick and not shreddy, but this is really heavy. Listen to it hit my desk. Listen. Yeah. I mean, one more time for fun. That's crazy. This is a big painting, so I understand why there are so many drills that it literally sounds like I threw a brick on my desk. Wow. That's a lot. Okay, back to the Crinkle Fest. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have bypassed a certain amount of the crinkle security, and we can now relatively crinkle-free whip this out. Ahaha, there we did it. And now I'm going to crinkle some more while I put the sleeve away. Sorry. Oakley dokie. Phew-wee. Whew. So here's our inventory sheet. This is a plain paper sheet, not a stickery situation, but it does have a thumbnail, which we can cut and then do the thing with the thing. The Xerox? No, Xyron sticker maker. Words are hard. And we do have the inventory sheet that has the numbers, the baggie numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through 50, the DMC code, the quantity. Oh, this is interesting. I've never seen this before. It has original quantity and actual quantity. So it tells you this is what you needed, but this is what we gave you. Okay. And the weight, if you kit up by weight, and the number of bags for each color. Well, this is handy dandy because there's transparency. To me, it says transparency because it tells you, like, look, you only needed 26,753 of these, this color, 310. Surprise. But we gave you 32,200, you know, for trash or the drill droppage, or, you know, just to make sure that you got enough. So that's pretty cool. Full transparency. I like that. I like the weight, and I like how it tells how many drills. To me, it looks as though this is going to be a shocker, guys. Hold on to your seats. The most voluminous color is 310 at 32,200. Yeah. The next most voluminous color, because I'm curious like that, is I see this one is 7,700 drills in the color 453, which is like a beige. So here's our inventory sheet. Get a closer look at the symbols. 1 is 1, 2 is 2. Hey, who doesn't like that? And then at 9 we switch to A, which is which is cool. I thought the 8 was a B for a second. I was like, but no, my eyes are deceiving me. Then we switch to A. We don't have a B. Instead, we have like a little pointer arrow. C, D, E, F, G. Oh, G is backward. Hey, that's pretty cool. So it doesn't get confuddled with like 6, you know? That's thoughtful. J, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. We got the alphabet. I'm teaching it to you now. Q, R. And instead of S, we have an alien, so it doesn't get confused with like 8 or something. The S, you know? We have the Z as backwards, so it doesn't get confused with like a 2 or something. And we have our math symbols and some simple symbols, lowercase letters. I'm a little nervous about this. It looks dark on dark. We're gonna have to check it out. But some not crazy unfamiliar symbols. These are all, you know, they're all symbols that look normally to me. I do worry. This one's a lighter color and it's a lowercase t, and then I noticed down here there's an up arrow. I want to look at the canvas because they're the similar colors and they look similar in appearance. I want to see how they show up on the canvas, if we're nervous or not. But I do see some ones that look like they might be dark on dark, but we won't really know. That's on paper. We won't really know until we look on the canvas, and we're gonna. So yeah, here's the inventory sheet. We can cut this up however we want and run it through our Xyron sticker maker. That's the universal boom boom sign now. Xyron. Oh my gosh, you guys. Staycation. Enjoy staycation, Mushy. Her brain is less functional than usual, which, I mean, kind of says something. Because on a good day, it's still not great, right? Jeez. Let's open this up. Oh. All right. Oh my gosh. Let me move this 200-pound bag of drills out of the way. I'm not knocking it. That's a good thing. It's a good thing to have that many, muchly many drills. Oh my gosh. I do not have, oh, there's more. I do not have, the desk. What is that? More. Okay. Oh my gosh. You guys, this thing is a monster. It's a beast. I'm going to try to show as much of it to you as I can. Here, we're just going to scroll so you can see it. Wow. So pretty interesting and majestic here. Looks a little skeletal through here. We got some elf ears here. Some bloody red teardrop situation. Some intricate, interesting butterfly-y, mothy wings. And I did notice up here. Oh my gosh. Up here, the planets in the background are actually skulls. So that's pretty cool. This one too. Over here. Way over here. Like way over here. There it is. Yee. Wow. This is a big mamma jam. So yeah, let's scroll it on down and see what there is to see. Then we get to the bottom and she kind of fades off into what looks like trees, and it looks like a reflection of trees in the water, or maybe she's just breaking away into nothingness. There it is, my friends. I'm going to say she's breaking away into nothingness, but initially it struck me as like tall, like pine trees reflecting on a lake type of thing. Now you can't unsee it either, huh? I'm sorry. It is what it is. Okay. But yeah, here is the canvas. If I turn it sideways, can you look at it in its entirety, or in its majority at least? Yeah, there you go. There we go. Oh my God. I'm not kidding when I say this is like many pounds of drills right here. Oh, so we did get this paper inventory that I was like, oh, Xyron, here we come. Remember? Dun dun, Xyron. But no, because I think what we have right here that came out was this sticker sheet. Oh, look. Cutesy pastel little fairy tale princess, little imagery. You could cut those out and make them stickers if you weren't me, but I'll take this one, but anybody else want this? Sticker sheet. This is a pretty good feeling, good quality, thick feeling sticker sheet. Love that. So each container has the number, the symbol, and the color. You know me, I'm probably going to cut the number off and just use the symbol and the DMC. These are pretty big. Pretty big. We'll have to see how they go on our containers, especially the smaller ones. We'll see if these are too big or not too big. I mean, if nothing else, I could use this and make it use the Xyron if I want to. It gives you the option. So that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. And it tells you here square resin and 2 forever dusts. 2 forever dust. And then the thumbnail here that you can cut out and stick somewhere. I recommend reusable sticker books because they are life. Yeah. And then what else fell out? This fell out. Oh, look, I see something that's my favorite ever color. Let me turn the light back this way a little bit. Sorry about the glaring, but I want you to see things. We do have some pretty pink tweezers. It says create your own fairy tale. Again, I point you at Grimm's fairy tales. I will do that as long as it's a Grimm fairy tale. Murder tweezers of the highest order. These are pretty big, sturdy ones. These are pretty good big mamma jammas. Pretty sharp and pointy. I mean, the whole thing is fairy tale. So is this like a mock-up of the spindle that what's her face pricked her finger on and fell asleep for like 100 years? Because that's a sharp pointy. We do get a standard diamond painting pen with a multi-placer on one end and a single placer on the other. What else is in here? A little long-necked boat, pouring boat of life and dropping. But yeah, a little standard diamond painting boat with a long neck. You got a finger nub and squishy to prevent your fingers from getting all grungy. And you have this little square container that is mushy proof. Everything's so whoa, with tons and tons of wax. What do I mean by tons and tons? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pretty purple waxes in here. And they fit nicely in this little container. So tons of wax to do your diamond painting and a bigger multi-placer for you brave souls. There you go. That's what comes in a standard tool kit from Ever After. Very nice. These tweezers, the only complaint I have is that they're pink. You know, but I get it. And then this pretty purple, I get it. I can't knock it. I'm not knocking. I just, you know, pink. Well, pink's not for everybody. It's just for most people. It's not mushy. All right, and that's a standard tool kit. Everything you need to diamond paint this bad boy and potentially more. And then we have our drills. Let's look at this. I need 2 hands for this. It's that heavy. So it says JS071. Is there a JS071? Yes, it's at the bottom. It's off camera, but here, let me put it on camera right there. JS071. Serial number. So if you need to store these separately, you can, and you don't have to worry about getting it confused because it matches the canvas and the inventory sheets, both of them. So, and it tells you here you should have a total of 62 bags of drills. And before I go messing all this up to make sure that everything is as it should be, let's take a look at the color family. So, as you can imagine, tons of 310 down here. But we do have some muted, kind of rosy beige here. And beigey beige. We've got some pastel, kind of sagey, minty green. Some gray, some grayish, oh look, this is slightly pussy, yellowish color. Yep, and we got some blues in here, varying colors of blues, some seafoam, lots of pastel-y colors throughout here. We do have this maroon right here. We got some browns, brown. My daughter makes fun of the way I say brown, hash brown. I don't know. Some more browns, greens, grays, grays, if you will. I'm looking at the drills while I'm looking, just to see if I see any trash or inconsistencies. I don't think I do. There's some dark green there, and some peach, and some white. So this is our palette. What do you think, you guys? I mean, on here it looks mostly black and white, and it does look like that kind of here. But there's surprisingly more color variance in here than I expected. So I'm not unpleasantly surprised. Each bag is numbered number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and then it has the DMC on it as well. If you want to work out of baggies, you can. If you want to work out of containers, you can. And if you put up by weight or quantity, it gives all of that to you. So I really like that. I think that's cool. Let me count and make sure that there are 62 bags as claimed by the company. I want you to be able to see that I'm going to count out all the baggies to make sure there are in fact 60. And while I'm in here, I'm going to pull out the ZG listed Forever Dust, and we're going to take a look at that and find out where it's going to go on the canvas. But don't worry, I'm not going to make you like go through with me 1, 2, 3. I'll chipmunk. It'll be really quick. You won't painless. You won't even know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm the one who's going to be counting. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 59, 60, 61. Oh no. Maybe we need sundown. Stand by. Man hands.
Hello. How you do? I got 62.
Okay. So he got 62. All he needed to do was make a big, huge mess, which is what I was trying to avoid. Now I
No, your problem was?
Did he really just say, do you know what your problem was? Bad move, Sundown.
These smaller
Bags kind of clung together.
There's like really tiny bags, and
Yeah.
they were lapped over 3 times.
Oh.
That is, so you were counting as 1. That's why.
Oh.
That's why I had to make
a mess.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. That's okay. I'll fix it.
No,
Thank
you
Sundown.
won't. No, you won't. You turn off the cameras. I need your help. You'll have to do it. It's okay.
Well, confirmed. 62 bags. My first 2 attempts at counting neatly were foobarred. So, yeah. But I did get the two Forever Dusts out, and we're gonna take a look at where those go. But if you give me a minute, this is bothering me, and I need to make it right. Okay, not perfect, but it's better than what it was. Okay, so here is the 2 Forever Dust drills right here. They are DMC 37.99 and 38.65. So white and a really dark, almost black. And let me tell you, I'm gonna zoom you in. I'm gonna stuff these in your face as close as I can, because I don't know if you can see. This is super subtle. This doesn't look like a chunk or 2 of glitter. This is like real fine, almost like powdery glitter baked into these drills here. There's no dust in the bag. It's not, something that's gonna fleck off and make a big mess. This is really beautiful. These are really subtle though. Really, really subtle. So if you like a little oomph to your canvas, but you like it to be kind of subtle, this is definitely one of the more subtle, because the powder, the like glitter stuff is so fine. One more time, because that's crazy. I really had to like microscope look at it to see just where the shimmer was, because it was so fine in there and embedded in there. At least it's not some kind of gross coating that like gets all over the bag and makes dust and stuff. So let me try to put this away. No, let me not. What are you doing, Mushy? We want to see where these go on the canvas. Let me get this all out of the way, find out where these are going to go, and we'll look at that. And then we'll look at the clarity of the canvas and the symbols. Okay? Okay, be right back. Okay, let me move this a little bit. Sorry. I have solved the mystery of where these drills are going to go. So sprinkled throughout the bottom, sprinkled up in the planets, predominantly throughout her body and her hands is where the white ones are going to go, and exclusively that I could find were accents on her wrists for the dark ones. That's where our forever dust is going to go. And let's take a look, see at the canvas clarity. So we're going to bring the glare back. We're bringing glare back. These other canvases don't know how to act. It's more like my light doesn't know how to act. Let's see, are we clear? Oh, we're crystal clear. Look at that. Look at that. Now, there were some symbols that I was concerned were going to be light on light or dark on dark. So let's look at the dark on dark. 3 and 4, they're reds. They're right here in the bloody red eye situation. Up close and in the camera, that looks pretty clear. I'm sure it'll be even clearer with a light board. And then there was like 2 symbols, a T and an up arrow, that I was concerned. They're both creamy colors. If you look here, center screen right around her nose and cheek area under our right, her left eye, there are lowercase t's right next to up arrows. And up close like this, that's pretty clearly, you know, you can make those out up close like that. But at like a working distance, even with the light board on, you're really going to kind of have to be careful there. I think they're very similar, if not the same background color, maybe just a tinge different. And they're similar enough to where if you're not paying attention and maybe you're groggy, maybe your eyes are fuzzy, you could miss that. So that's a little dicey there for me, but otherwise, let's look at some more of the confetti-ish areas and see. Otherwise, I don't really see any super alarm bells. I'll insert some pictures for you of the up arrow and lowercase t areas that I was talking about being a little concerned. So I'm looking to see if there's like light on light, dark on dark that is not very visible. Everything looks really, really clear. Very, very clear. See a couple of like little maybe ink smudgy situation. Nothing that interferes or makes a symbol look like something else or anything like that. Just a little something I noticed. I'll insert pictures so you can see. Don't worry, I'm not just, you know, spewing words out of my mouth. I will show you the receipts. But yeah, everything looks pretty clear, pretty good. There was that one, you know, questionable area that there could be more like that throughout the painting, but it jumped out at me here with the T's and the arrows. But yeah, you guys, what else do we have to look at? The canvas. Let's check out the back. Do we have wrinkly crinkles? Wrinkly crinkles? No, we don't. We do have a hair. I'm sorry. Canvases try to steal my hair. It's a thing. If you've been around long enough, you know. There is something sticky. What are you? Light? Shine. Something sticky. I wonder if it's from the sticker sheet being in here. See, if I rub my thumb on it, it's coming up. It's balling up, whatever it is. It's some kind of like sticky, gluey situation. Does it hurt anything? No. This is, this almost feels like the soft flannel. If you want to know what the canvas feels like, it's a very fabric-y feeling. It does feel a little, do I need Twizzlers? Let's grab some murder Twizzlers. And I don't know exactly what was on the back of the canvas. It didn't come from my desk, I can assure you, because for the past umpteen weeks, for a very long time now, my light board has been living on my desk and nothing hath gotten under it. It's a big desk sized, you know, like 3 foot by 2 foot or something like that. Big what is it, A0 or A1 light board. And so nothing's crept under there that would be sticky. And I just took it down for this video. So I have to believe it maybe came from the packet. It could have come from the sleeve of drills, the adhesive to keep it closed, or the sticker sheet. I didn't see any damage to the sticker sheet, but it's all otherwise very clean. There are the ripples in here from where it was rolled, but nothing permanent. No hard wrinkles, rivers, anything like that. So that's good. Yeah, the last thing I think that I would like to know about is the cover paper. We got a thick one, my friends. I felt thicker, but yeah, it's real decent. I call that like a medium to medium high thickness. So yeah, there's our canvas, my friends. There she is. Let me get the light off of her. I know it's gonna make it a little dim. I'm sorry, but what do you think? What do we think of this image? Tilt it a little bit. Try to get some of that glare off. What do we think? Do you like this? Do you like this image? Let me get the, so you can look at it again without the glare. What do you think of the Dark Fairy Rises? Are we a fan? Are we a fan of this art style? Are we a fan of the color palette? My hands are shaking, so I'm sorry. I'm holding it as still as I can, okay? Yeah, by The Dark Fairy Rises by Saswati Charkraborty. And yeah, Ever After diamond painting. So what do you think? This is a big mamma jamma. This is probably gonna take me a little while to get through, and like I said, I'm on staycation, so likely this won't get started for quite some time into the fall. I'm sorry. I will do my best to rearrange my filming schedule post staycation, and maybe I can get to this and push some other things aside. I do schedule, like make my schedule on what canvases I'm going to do a couple months in advance. But yeah, now this canvas is a sneaky, peeky sneaky. So you're seeing it here on Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting first. And this will release on July 25th, 2025. And I believe it said 1 p.m. But yeah, definitely keep your eyeballs open on Ever After for some introduction of some darker art by this fantastic artist. And like I said, I'm on staycation till mid-August, so you probably won't see much on this canvas until at least mid-August, at least not from me. So I do apologize, but I will make every effort to be able to accommodate starting this early and putting some time into it and giving you some practical, hands-on, working in the trenches, in the moment, experienced knowledge. This was just an unboxing and my first impressions. My first impressions are the materials seem to be and appear to be very good quality. I didn't see anything that drew a whole lot of alarm to me. The canvas is poked and scalloped. It does have that like soft brushed flannel feel. The cover sheet is thick enough to be adequate. It's not going to shred on you. It's a decent thickness. The canvas is clear. It does have special drills that do seem to, from what I could see, have intent and purpose. The art is on the darker side. What makes it so? Kind of this, creepy, eerie, dark fairy situation, inference of bloody situation here, and maybe some skeletal situations through here, the body and the skull planets in the background. Not your typical kind of horror genre. This is kind of dark fantasy, I would say. Yeah, this is definitely something a little bit different and newer. I do see lots of color blocking through the top and bottom and a bunch of confetti in between. So kind of a good balance. Tools, it's what you expect from a higher quality tool kit. The fact that we have a paper sheet and a sticker sheet is phenomenal, because then it's got all the bases covered, from containers to baggies to make your own stickers to use their stickers. It's got the weights and the quantities and the DMCs, and however you want to kit up, you can kit up with this. All 62 bags were included, as influenced by the chipmunk mood. And yeah, I'm excited. I think this this could be a winner, you guys. That's my first impression, though. Like I said, no experience with this company before, so I've not worked on one of their canvases. And again, this is a 65 by 84 centimeter square drill canvas. All right, you guys, I think that's all I can show you from this canvas right here. The Dark Fairy Rising. Yep, you can again find this at Ever After Diamond Painting at everafterdiamondpainting.com. That's where you can find this on July 25th at around 1 p.m. Yeah, definitely look out for this and other art. Some other art recommendations for you dark and creepy lovers that I saw on their site that you might want to check out and might be interested in is an artist by the name of Cheryl Carpenter. They have a couple of her canvases over there on Ever After Diamond Painting. You might want to check them out. I'll put images here. Those are some of my shout outs from this shop in terms of the darker side of art. And with that, we're done here. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Have you ordered from Ever After Diamond Painting? Have you worked on one of their canvases before? What are your thoughts and opinions? Have you experienced customer service? What was it like? What was the canvas and the materials like for you? What was your experience with the canvas? Or if you haven't shopped there yet, are you gonna? Does this make you wanna? How about the 2 other images I showed you? Do those make you wanna? I need to know everything because I'm nosy like that. And, you know, you could influence me and my purchasing. We'll see. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. And until next time, stay naughty.